There we go. Of course, again, a best of 3, and the winner of this series will have the 2-1 advantage going into the Night of Mirror, which is Remind versus Sushi Shi. FoCuS spawning in blue in the bottom left on Twisted Meadows. FoCuS, of course, at the moment, extremely good. His shape is gigantic. He won the 2-on-2 tournament of yours yesterday with Laliat together. For that, he dropped out of the Jera Cup, so he didn't win that. But apart from that, he is absolutely dominating the scene. There is a reason why he is in the Twitch Warcraft Champions League winner bracket final, fighting against Laliat, his partner, yesterday. And yeah, that's definitely the 2 strongest Koreans at the moment. Laliat is of course not playing this because he's casting over at twitch.tv/Chonana1 as a number, not the one spelled out. So yeah, we see a Blade Master here, Twisted Meadows. I think it's a decent map for Orc, I'd say, especially against bears. That's not what you really want as a Night Elf, play bears against Orc, but sometimes you're forced into that. But let's see how Colorful plays. Colorful from China, of course. He played the Golden Championship Series, but he dropped out in the group stage. He's definitely not in the top tier of Chinese players around. And especially the Night Elves, they have a pretty tough time in China. There's basically only Sushi Shi who really shines out. So let's see what Colorful is capable of. Starting things with a Huntress build, so that means his creeping is of course delayed since his Engine of War is in the base and not here near the creep spot where you usually expect it. FoCuS already, sold the town portal, get a circlet to boost HP, mana, damage, armor, everything. Trying to find his opponent now, but it looks like not a lot of creeping in the early stage.
Under attack.
FoCuS of course will try to get up to level 4 as fast as possible for that level 2 critical strike. And this is of course a late attack for Colorful, thanks to the Huntress Hall. FoCuS is one of the dudes who attacks crazy fast, especially against Night Elf and Orc. So he's going for the Tome of Experience snipe. Not that big of experience drops from the creeps, but he gets it! He gets it and is almost level 2 right from the start. That's a horrible scenario for Colorful. You see here 0 experience for him and a jump start for the Korean. And Colorful did not scout it yet. He will think, oh, where is that Blade Master? What can I do with it? And FoCuS already scouting for expansions. He knows Night Elf can do that quite frequently here at Twisted Meadows. Moon invented this strategy where you just expand over and over and over again until you have like 2 or 3 expansions up. It doesn't matter if they get killed twice or 3 times. All that matters is that you get them up in the end. Boots and Dust being bought at the shop. And this is evasion creeping at its best. Demon Hunter has not a single chance to fight FoCuS here. He dodges his opponent pretty well, and I think Laliat will take a good eye on that one, on the creeping patterns, because of course they know each other inside out, so I don't think that there will be any surprises for Laliat here. Talisman of Evasion, not the best thing, but definitely okay. Huntress fighting the Scout Peon here, so that makes things a little more easy for Colorful.
A player's
walking into the
forces
surround, escaping. And here's the tier 2 tech by Colorful for FoCuS. Slightly ahead. Yeah, very passive early game. This will of course change once the Raiders and Walkers are out, since you usually don't go for tier 3 versus Night Elf. But I think you could. I think you could with a few Kodos who eat the bears and just devour them. So it's level 2, thanks to the Tome of Experience. Still 0 experience on Colorful. This is not what he was looking for, but at least his base is okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
He can get up the lures as he wants to right here back in the base. But also FoCuS did not accomplish too much except this one Tome of Experience and the Maggie. And now he has mercenaries, and of course the berserkers are the best way to deal with early dryads. Speed scroll being used to save this grunt, so nothing for Colorful to do here. But for him at least, the good thing is the Blade Master is not pimped at all. No claws, no boots of Quel'Thalas, no nothing.
A player's forces
so at least
are
something.
under attack.
Keeper of the Grove second. Always nice if you go for bears, and here is... Ancient of Wind. Okay. So no bears apparently. But talents. Creep spot now for FoCuS. Here comes the creep jack of Colorful. Of course he doesn't want to give away that Overseer, but also wants to save his Berserker in time. Shadowhunter is here, and fighting Talons with a Shadowhunter is pretty damn hard. Since you don't have a Torrent Chieftain, you don't have a wave, you don't have that area of effect damage against the casters. Now, the Hunters are diving deep into the base of FoCuS. I don't think that's the right choice. He's trading a Berserker for at least one Huntress. Oh, there is no dust for FoCuS. Unfortunately, there's no dust for FoCuS. And that one Huntress was denied. The one Huntress was denied, so no experience on the Shadowhunter.
A player's
Keeper of the
forces
Grove
are
is
under
out,
attack.
but he traps the Huntress here. How long till daytime? Oh, it will be daytime soon. And that means two Huntress are gonna die. 6 AM, no time for Shadow Melt anymore. And they are trapped there, they can't get out. No staff, no hero nearby, no nothing. Using another hex. Is there a staff? Oh, there is a staff. So, 2 dead Huntress for 1 Berserker. Still a bad trade for
A
Colorful.
player's forces are under attack.
What's the Demon Hunter doing here? Some creeping mistake. Colorful seems to be a little overwhelmed. And the sneaky War Mill this is will not be scouted at all. Raiders and Walkers obviously the units of choice for FoCuS. Level 2.5, the strongest hero on the field. But finally the first experience for the Demon Hunter as well. Double Ancient of Wind. The talents are coming. Tier 3 tech is almost finished. And then we'll see the Orb of Venom and most likely the Tinker. But no Beastery. No Beastmaster. Sorry. No Beastmaster means less piercing damage towards the casters. Landhorn and Stormwind, once again an item that he can sell. But finally level 2, so he has the nice aura. Not this one, but the Thorns aura. Or is he going for Treants? I can't imagine that. First Entangle being thrown, and the first Ensnare is accounted to that one. But, or will he get it? There is a staff. He can stab him. Yeah, nicely done by FoCuS. But the Static Defense, the Ensign of War, is gonna go down. Additional experience for the Orcish race. Very, very close to being level 3 on the Blade Master. Master upgrade, one of the most important upgrades in the game for Colorful here. And then things get very, very interesting. So far, everything looks good for FoCuS. He's on track. Stole the first heal wave and got the boots of Quel'Thalas. So it's plus 8 damage, and since he has a War Mill, the Kodo Beasts are not that far away. Here we see the first one. A nice 10% damage boost, plus, as I mentioned before, the aura that he can that boosts the damage by 10%. Item was the Scroll of the Beast, but he got caught off guard. Tinker as a third hero, Pocket Factory summoned immediately. There is no town portal for FoCuS. He has to fight out of there. Scroll of the Beast being used, of course. There's no Dispel for Colorful at the moment, so the units do additional damage thanks to the Scroll of the Beast. Lots of Cyclones against the heroes of Colorful, but FoCuS, Windwalk. Oh, it's so close. It's gonna be so close. He's focusing on the Keeper of the Grove. No. Okay, there is a staff, and he's not on cooldown. No Ensnare anymore since this Raider is down, but he Ensnares the Demon Hunter, and he has to pull the town portal. Bad situation for FoCuS, but... Oh, he gets the Keeper of the Grove. The Blade Master too strong. So that town portal was worth it to save the Demon Hunter, but it was a pretty bad situation for FoCuS, getting caught off guard here at the Merc camp. But in the end, the Night Elf not strong enough, despite having a good handful of talents, but they're reproduced so easily and so fast that it doesn't really make a difference. But he's down on gold, only 100. And things are looking very promising for FoCuS. Level 3.5 here. Where is the SH? There he is. Level 3, so level 2 heal wave. Still he's lacking the damage from the wave. But apart from that, he has everything that he needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
If he has enough mana on the walkers. Yes, he has. At least on the one dude. More creeping for both players. Keeper of the Grove, of course, in the altar. Loss of attack for the Demon Hunter. Nice addition to that hero. And he's getting the second Rock Golem as well. Once again, Scroll of the Beast being found. And the Slivers and Mantle, so a little boost on the primary stats for the Orcish heroes. And we'll add the Berserker once again. Piercing damage versus talents is, of course, the thing you want. Invo Potion, so he can go in beast mode once the cyclones come out. FoCuS up at 59 food. They say as an orc you have to fight with 10 supply advantage. This is the case at the moment. Looking at the heroes, 1 heal scroll, 1 Invo Potion. That's it. 1 heal scroll, 1 Invo Potion here as well. But of course the army is a lot stronger. He's bringing peons with Spirit Link. Everything is Spirit Linked here. Fury Dragons coming out. Nice Dispel and Cyclone to get the Blade Master out of position. Tons and tons of wisps to dispel this. Wellspring upgrade.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, this is a rather unusual Orc versus Night Elf on TM. As I mentioned before, you usually see bears. But a lot of stuff. Wow, the Blade Master plus 18. This dude is a monster, and look at this, 1 HP away from getting the second critical strike level. And then things completely spiral out of control in terms of damage. If he's on the ground, and so Colorful has to always cyclone him up in the air. Second fight of the game, Pocket Factory. Again, I think the Raiders will be, the Talons will be exposed here, but immediately going for the Keeper, 165 with that critical strike, knocks him down into the grave. And this is, of course, a big loss for Colorful right from the start. FoCuS with the hero focus again, going for the Tinker, another End Snare. The Grunts kill him off, and so the Demon Hunter is suddenly completely alone. In the meantime, the Raiders do good damage to the Talons. And now the next victim might be the Demon Hunter, popping the Invul Potion. The Blade Master is just waiting for it to wear off to pull out the first backstab damage, most likely be followed by a critical strike. But I think the army of FoCuS doesn't look that... Okay, it does look strong. I'm sorry, I just missed a few units, and it's GG by Colorful. FoCuS taking the first map pretty convincingly. There was basically nothing that Colorful could do against this. He struggled to fight, to find the Blade Master right at the start from the game. So he couldn't deny the creeping. Of course, the Tomb of Experience played a role in the early game. Apart from that, there was a flawless game by FoCuS, basically. Got caught off guard at the Merc camp. Won the fight, nevertheless. The score is 1-0 for FoCuS, and in general it's 1-1 between China and Korea. And there's the invite for the next game. The map is Ancient Isles. Map is Ancient Isles, and this is definitely a Talon game then. So a little different from the one I saw before. Yo, Todd, nice to see you. After that beautiful ladder stream yesterday, I hope you will do that again in the near future. Alright, so this is a good situation for Korea, since this is basically the best of 3 that they have to win, since I guess the difference in skill is pretty high in this matchup, in FoCuS versus Colorful. I cannot imagine who has the upper hand in the upcoming Night of Mirror, Sushi versus Remind. Of course, Remind was pretty damn great at the GSC. Apart from that, feels like he's kind of in a slump. But Night of Mirror has always been his big matchup. He won several times against Moon, and there's the reason why he won the BlizzCon and WCG for Korea. Maybe he will take the win home against China, we'll see. But of course, one guy has something against that, and that is the replacement for the best unit in the world, which is 120. But of course, I mentioned this before, due to some appointments in school, 120 had to search a replacement, and that is Sushi, the best Night Elf in China. And the game is starting, no problems here. Colorful versus FoCuS on Ancient Isles. It's loading, and then we'll drop in to this one. Alright. Here we go. Let me swap the players real quick. And it's of course the 1-0 for FoCuS. Alright. It's time for FoCuS to shine again, and it's time for Colorful to show what he has to offer to claim pride and honor for China. This is a little easier than Twisted Meadows. It has more narrow spots where you can block with the Pocket Factory, where you can create some space to save your talents from the raiders. And I guess we will see the Beastmaster here as the second hero and not the Keeper of the Grove, which we saw before. For FoCuS, I think everything will basically stay the same. I guess the addition of Forest Troll Berserkers is not that easy here, since the mercenary camps are protected by a big Red Drake. So they will be crept later on, and not directly in the early game. Blademaster as the first hero here, Demon Hunter here. No surprises here. We saw a Warden recently, once, against Orc, and a Farseer yesterday in Jera Cup. But since this is for money and for honor, they play the standard, which has shown that it's basically the cookie cutter build for both races. In this matchup, I think no matchup has changed less than Night Elf versus Orc. Not even the mirrors. This is basically what Moon and Grubby played in the super fight like 10 years ago. Sometimes you see a keeper, but apart from that, there's nothing that has changed. So of course FoCuS, the way more experienced player. He was the bronze medalist of WCG 2013, the final WCG, and of course a multiple WC3L winner, multiple NGL winner with Meteor Makers and his clan Go, under the flag of, I guess, Fnatic and Mojave. So they did quite well. FoCuS, Shy, Space, Miniok, these guys. Claws of attack right from the bat for the Blademaster. This is of course the best item that he can get. Demon Hunter Of course, slightly ahead in creeping thanks to the Engine of War, but the Gloves of Haste not that great for him compared to a Circlet or a Claw. So immediately the tech for FoCuS, same thing goes for Colorful. So far we have seen Colorful once on stream in the GSC, where he dropped out in the group stage. He seemed to be kind of a geeky guy. Of course, we didn't understand what he said, but just from appearance, I know this is something you don't really say before you have heard the person speak or talk to him in person, but yeah, just appeared like that. FoCuS, super cute dude, has something of a little panda bear if you meet him. Always nice, always gentle. That's how he rolls. And he's getting married in 2 weeks. So big steps. First moving to Seoul, meeting with friends Loliot and the other guys from Clan A1. And now next big step in the life of FoCuS after getting back from the army is marrying his nice girl that he has for 2 years, I guess. So Blade Master is coming, stealing Magpie, but has been revealed by Colorful. Nice detection skills. And so they're trading blows. But I guess thanks to the critical strike, Blade Master will prevail. Well, it depends a little bit of on luck. Who gets more evasion, who gets more crits, or will this equal out? But FoCuS scares them away. Maybe he can get the last hit with the Engine of War. No, experience goes to FoCuS, the item goes to FoCuS, Gloves of Haste for him. So more damage boost, more attack speed is always nice. And he gets the Archer as well with that crit, so almost level 3. Very good early game for Korea, and it looks like the motherland of Warcraft will take the lead in this clan war. But, of course, things get dicey once the talents come out. We see the Torrent Chieftain, of course, he will provide the Shockwave for the area of effect damage.
Are under attack.
We have Raiders and Walkers coming, and Colorful slightly behind. I guess it's time now to get the Beastmaster out, but he doesn't do it. And FoCuS is expecting this harass, loading the peons into the burrows to do some damage and protect the tier 2 buildings, but yeah, he's kind of late, and Colorful focusing on what Night Elf players usually do. Since the orcs know how to defend this now, after 10 years, this very early tier 2 push, he goes for creeping, so he gets the detection with the Hawk pretty early. And I guess that might be in some cases better. This time he was definitely too late for that tier 2 push, so that is a good reason. Level 2.5, Full Beast of course, the first spell. Can this one Full Beast keep up with the dragon? He has the Berserker, he has the Shadow Priest. So down it goes, and it's the Belt of Giant Strength. Well, FoCuS is critting pretty hard in this series, so more HP might not be the worst choice. Torrent Chieftain level 1 1/3, and the Anchor Reincarnation as an item drop here. It was of course stolen, but he has to be careful. Here's Speed Scroll being used to escape from this scenery. But oh my god, what's he doing? The Torrent Chieftain goes down, but he has the Ank. Baiting some HP here from the Demon Hunter, but there's no End Snare yet. I guess he's just researching it, but the Blade Master with level 2, he can deal with the Berserker. Nice block from Colorful. Sacrificing some HP on the Beastmaster to save his troll fella. But yeah, now he's at the Moon Juice. He can drink some, feel refreshed, and feel safe. So that Anger of Reincarnation didn't last that long. But now there's End Snare for the Orc. The Walkers are coming, so Spirit Link and this spell available soon. But Colorful again coming from the Creep Jack. For the Creep Jack, we saw the Walker here, Spirit Link being casted, but a lot of damaged units for FoCuS. Can he get a steal here? Nope. Torrent Chieftain level 2 and Watcher Wars. This is nice on a very tight and narrow map like Ancient Isles is. First End Snare being thrown at the Beastmaster, but he can't follow that up with the damage. And he shouldn't stay in there, I feel. Okay, there's always Ensnare to save that grunt. On the other side, Beastmaster pretty damn low. He has no boots. Blade Master has, and soon there's gonna be a Windwalk. 73, 74, 75. Windwalk. Does he need it? He tried to block with the Quill Beast, but fails, and that's it. Second hero going down, and Colorful once again. Not in the driving seat of this game, but he has. Yeah, he's just looking at FoCuS and cannot understand how this is happening. He's not reacting too well. But I mentioned this before. FoCuS is in such a crazy state at the moment. He's basically winning everything that he takes serious, at least. So Colorful not on his level today. More creeping to get the Torrent Chieftain to level 3. Obviously, Blade Master wants to be crept to level 4. And he has +8, which is pretty nice. And that is another Circlet, also nice. Colorful not even on level 3 with his Demon Hunter. He will get it here. He has the first talents. Yeah, it's Master Training. So we have Cyclone here, but the Demon Hunter gets caught off guard. Might be forced into a town portal. Next Ensnares is coming. And the crits, man. The crits are so mighty. Another Ensnare. Is there a staff? No, there's no staff. So he's forcing the town portal. 350 gold down the drain. Just for nothing. And this one Talon tries to escape with Crow form, but of course Ensnare. Ensnare, the weapon of choice for FoCuS here. Windwalk backstab, so Berserker down for the second time. Oh no, he saved it the first time. So finally he achieved his goal here, getting closer and closer to the 2 important levels that the orcs want. And more raiders, so he will be up soon at his 50 supply. No town portal anymore. Colorful wants to take this fight here. There is no Tinker yet, so no Pocket Factory. That's a big lack of damage in this fight, and FoCuS just purely focusing the hero. Next Ensnare, no items for him. First hero down, level 4 on the Blade Master. GG, and that was child's play for FoCuS, as it seems, taking this home 2-0, absolutely with ease, and that's the lead for Korea, leading with 2-1. So it all comes down to Sushi Shi to save the honor of China and getting it into the ace match to determine the winner of this clan war. On the other side, maybe Remind is taking this home. Maybe Remind will take the win for Korea and take the 3-1, which was my prediction here, to be honest. But yeah, let's go into a small commercial break. And then we'll be back with the final best of 3, or maybe the final best of 3 for today. With Remind versus Sushi Shi.